Picture this, you're at a massive concert, the crowd is wild, and somewhere in a roped-off corner, a celebrity just got a perfectly timed cheeseburger delivered without ever standing in line. That's not magic. That's a vendor who actually planned things out. VIP ordering flows are basically the secret handshake of the event world, and most guests never even notice they're happening. The whole point is to make high-value guests feel like the universe is quietly bending in their favor. Let's start with the basics. A VIP guest should never have to shout their order over a bass drop or wave their arms like they're hailing a taxi. Vendors design a separate ordering channel, sometimes as simple as a dedicated text line or a QR code that goes to a private menu. That QR code isn't just a fancy trick, it routes the order directly to a separate prep station so it never touches the general queue. Think of it like having a fast lane at the grocery store, except the fast lane is invisible, and nobody in the regular line even knows it exists. Timing is where most vendors either win big or completely embarrass themselves. If a VIP guest orders during a headliner's opening minute, a smart vendor already knows that's peak distraction time and pre-stages likely orders before the set even starts. Pre-staging means a vendor looks at the guest list, guesses what people will probably want, water, champagne, maybe a fancy slider, and gets it 90% ready before the order even comes in. It sounds like cheating, and honestly it kind of is, but in the best possible way. Now let's talk about signage, because this is where things get quietly brilliant or hilariously awkward. A VIP pickup sign should never say VIP pickup in giant neon letters, because subtlety is the entire product you're selling. Good vendors use soft branding. Maybe a small logo, a color-coded lanyard system, or a staff member who simply walks up and says your name like they've known you for years. The guest feels seen without feeling spotlighted, which is a very specific kind of luxury that takes real coordination to pull off. Staff training is honestly the underrated hero of this whole operation. You can have the perfect system on paper, but if your team is confused, flustered, or asking a VIP guest to hold on one sec, the whole experience collapses like a wet napkin. Vendors run dry rehearsals, basically fake events where staff practice the flow without any real guests, so that when showtime hits, everyone moves like they've done it 100 times. It's like a dress rehearsal, except instead of actors forgetting lines, it's servers forgetting which cooler holds the sparkling water. One thing people always get wrong is thinking VIP service means expensive service, but it really just means frictionless service. A $5 bottle of water handed to you before you knew you were thirsty feels more premium than a $50 cocktail you had to wait 20 minutes for. Discreet communication between the ordering station and the pickup point usually runs through earpieces or a group chat, and the best operations use a simple color or number code so there's no confusion. Table blue, order 2 beets, hey can you bring that thing to the guy in the hat every single time. Here's the wild part. When vendors get this right, guests don't compliment the food or the drink, they compliment how they felt. That's the real product. The feeling that someone was paying attention before you even asked. Most of this translates to smaller events too, because you don't need a stadium budget to give someone a frictionless experience. You just need a plan, a clear pickup point, and a team that actually practiced. Even at a corporate luncheon or a regional fair, a little intentional design goes a long way. So the next time you glide past a crowd and your order shows up like your vendor has actual telepathy, just know there's a whole invisible system humming behind that moment. And if you want to learn more about how we help vendors build that kind of experience, check out our links in the description.